we had to survive slavery. And then to be an actual American citizen, we wanted to be a part of everything else that came along with it. And being a service member is probably one of the top honors that you can put along there.
You could be a part of the action and say it loud. Aim high, maybe even join the few the proud. Celebrate your life and do it just like me. And be a soldier, be all that you can be. I can't take you for granted cause I know your pain. Might not know your name, but if it's all the same, appreciate and respect you, and that's the truth. E1 of 010, thank you, I salute. For the life of who's in charge that gets overlooked. And for the patriot that does it strictly by the book. For the one who passed the test and barely just got in. And for the one with injuries that says I do it again. For your grunts, commo dogs, and the engineers. Warrant officers who specialize in fields for years. For the one who studies loyally and lives the creed. Wouldn't have it any other way cause you was born to lead. For the cooks, all the doctors and the nurses too. Truck drivers and tankers, this verse for you. For the drill special forces and all MP. For the moms, pops, children, and family. For the friends flying ribbons outside the fort. You're the true definition of troop support. Not a real way to show you just how I feel. So I raise my right hand as I clap my heel. You could be a part of the action and say it loud. Aim high, maybe even join the few the proud. Celebrate your life and do it just like me. And be a soldier, be all that you can be. I can't take you for granted cause I know your pain. Might not know your name, but if it's all the same, appreciate and respect you, and that's the truth. E1 of 010, thank you, I salute.
I still wake up having flashbacks. Camouflage on green Alice packs. I do it for them Army brats. Navy, Air Force, Marines, please honor that. We the best this country got to offer. 21 gun salute flags in the coffer. M16 with the hollow clips. We just lost 4 brothers in the Gaza Strip. The life of a soldier will wow y'all. Men right now wheels in the chow hall. Military wars gon' win it. I fight for this country, but more so the people in it. His letters read, I'm coming home soon. 29 Palms, Quantico, Capla June. Rest in peace to the ones that passed. That's why this flag flying at half mast.
Be a part of the action and say it loud. Aim high, maybe even join the few the proud. Celebrate your life and do it just like me. And be a soldier, be all that you can be. I can't take you for granted cause I know your pain. Might not know your name, but if it's all the same, appreciate and respect you, and that's the truth. E1 of 010, thank you, I salute.
I salute you, and I appreciate you.
Boom. All right. Welcome to the Unity by Default show. I'm one half of your host team, DOCILLI, and this is
Lady T, a.k.a.
Cricket.
What up, though, family?
Man, what's happening?
What's going on? Just that nice footage from that Juneteenth from a couple of years back.
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. Me
Yeah.
and Daryl Cook performed live at that place. Man, it was off the chain.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace, my Uncle Ricky, who was fighting to have Juneteenth, a national state holiday, and it finally happened. It was a part of that Juneteenth.
We was passing around the petitions and everything.
Yeah, so to see it actually happening is what's up. You know, but at least he got a chance to, know that was about to take place before he passed away. So, yeah.
Speaking of which, this is the 4th year of Unity by Default.
Whoa.
We took a break during COVID, but man, this is technically the 4th year because we started in 2019. It's 2023.
Isn't that something?
Man, this is nuts. I'm like...
So y'all make sure y'all get ready to celebrate that Juneteenth. And a lot of people didn't know about Juneteenth.
Yeah, we was able to school a lot of people on that.
Yeah. So that was interesting. Then we had a guest on who actually lived in Texas and gave us a little rundown of what Juneteenth was all about. They didn't know they were freed. until 1965. You know, so that was amazing.
Wow, that's that was heavy.
Yeah. So when y'all do the fireworks, that's one of them. That's the one you want to throw the fireworks about. What's up, y'all? What's going on? I heard Gemini season is turning up. How about that Two Fly Guy last night, boy?
Man, I got on my Two Fly Guys hat representing. Boom, boom.
Oh, man. Boy, you did your thing yesterday, Doc. It cornbread, boy. I was like, what?
Cool out. Man, the people that really did it was, man, the Two Fly Guys, DJ 10 and DJ Smooth B.
That's what's up, y'all. Next time y'all see them do something, y'all go and check them out. DJs in concert. That's what's up.
Man, and that's what it was like. It was like a concert was going on.
I like that little battle thing they got going on. What you coming with next, dog? What you coming next? So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that it make you, you know, you start falling in love with the music again, like back in the days, like when they used to have them parties.
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about it was going hot and heavy for a minute. I was like, this is off the chain.
Oh man.
The brothers killed it, y'all. Man, everybody was on the floor doing their thing.
Yeah.
I had
y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did your thing. That's what's up.
I'm just I was the opening act.
Yeah, you open up very well, my son.
Warming up the crowd a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah, warming up the crowd. That's all it is. You know how I go. Like
so we got a fire topic tonight.
Man, go ahead and tell us what that topic is about.
Man, very fire. All right. So, is the level of prestige in your profession having a negative impact on your relationship? So let's kind of expound on that.
You just said the level of prestige in your relationship.
In your profession.
In your profession.
Yes.
Okay, the level of prestige within your profession, is it having a negative impact on your relationship?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Wow. So that's...
we're going to expound a little bit on different things.
Okay, because I'm like, do you mean when you say that, do you mean like famous people? Like if you got an average, like let's say you got a superstar basketball player or football player or actor or actress married to just like an average Joe or something?
Man, I mean, just think about it. With, you know, like it can come in so many different levels when it comes to that. I would like to just start immediately on entertainers.
Okay, entertainers. All right.
We gonna start entertainers. Whether you an actress, whether you a singer, songwriter. I mean, whatever in the entertainment field when it comes to that particular level. Let's go with you just being an entertainer. You're an artist, a singer, right? You trying to do your thing. You know you don't come with your fans. Your fans gonna be whether it's women. Your fans are going to be where this is men, and you're going to be likable. You liked.
So the opposite sex is basically, you're saying that when you're in that stardom role, that the opposite sex is going to show that high. What if it's just that they just a fan?
Yeah, I mean, you're a fan. And you got in there, and your significant other, spouse, whoever, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, got to know how to handle the fact that you're going to be liked in the way that you are. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come to you. They're going to be like, hey, all over you, and things like that. And your spouse probably be sitting there looking like, man, you know, what's up with all that? Wow. You know? I mean, they're an entertainer. What you think they're going to draw? They're going to draw these individuals in their lives. So you got to be able to know how to handle, you know, that, you know, type of attention that, you know, comes with that. So when you date somebody who's an entertainer, you know who's going to come with fans. You know who's going to come with individuals that's going to like them. Some of them are a little disrespectful in a way, but some of them don't care if you is their wife or their girlfriend. They're going to still come at, you know, but...
Is that what they be saying when they be saying they're going to shoot their shot?
Right. I'm going to shoot my shot. You know, so you got to be able to handle that. You got to allow them to do their job. They're here to entertain. That's their job. They make them feel some type of way. They make them feel like, you know, you're special or they're special. And so you the wife or the girlfriend or whatever sit on the side, or same vice versa with the guy. You know, you got a female entertainer, you married to one, you know, and you have women that's gonna be throwing pennies at your man.
Oh, like Teddy Pendergrass back in the day.
Throwing pennies at your man and sliding their number and all that kind of
Now
stuff.
think about that for a second. You just said something that, you know, when I think about that, you said throwing your panties at somebody. That can be misconstrued because that can go absolutely sideways. You gonna throw your panties at somebody?
I mean,
man, I hope the panties is clean. Okay, first of all, don't even throw the ones you got on at them. Throw a nice new pair that you just bought from
I'm
Victoria's
serious. You
Secret.
got to be able to know how to handle that. It's a lot of women and men. You know, y'all can't be cock blocking while they trying to work. It's just work.
Wow. Now, see, you just used another term. See, you hit me with these words. You said you can't be cock blocking.
As they call it.
Is it cock blocking if, you know, you just out there trying to serve the public, but are you really serving the public?
No, but I mean, it's a job and you're doing your job. And, you know, and I think that's probably be a hard time. I think that when artists or anyone who carry a prestige, you know, title in their lives, and it comes with, you know, individuals having to give more time or have to speak with people more, and you got to trust and know that they have respect for their relationship, so they already know there's boundaries. But you can't be sitting on the sideline being insecure, waiting. You you with me. You know, I'm just using an example. I'm just using an example. Like, if I'm dating an artist or something like that, and I know that it's going to come male artist, and he comes with, you know, I know he got a bunch of fans. You know?
You said a male artist. I
love
it.
Male, you know, he like, you know, he got women just all over and stuff like that. I'm not going to be like, girl, get back up off my man. Back up, give him 10 feet. You know? I'm coming in here with him, and I know I'm gonna leave with him. So I'm not insecure, but like, oh, we're gonna have a good time. Handle your fans. You know, I think that he should already have respect. I don't know how he already be like, no, ma'am, you know, I'm married, or he don't have to say that all day. You know, enjoy your fans, have a good time, and that's it. But you're not leaving home with them. I mean, you're not going home with them. You going home with me. You know, so I don't feel insecure if, you know, with you having, you know, being able to be, you know, just to relate to your fans and stuff like that.
So do you have to explain to your significant other the significance of what it is you do and how you have to treat your fans a certain way? Because a lot of them live in the fantasy of the possibility of being able to touch you and get near you. Do you have to explain the importance of that to your significant other? Or is it something that you should assume that they know because when they met you or they've been around you for so long that this is what comes along with the job? Because essentially that's what's feeding you. That's what's paying the rent, the mortgage, what have you, and paying for that lifestyle that you live in.
Absolutely. I think that you either sit down with your, you know, whoever you're dating with, and let them know this is what involves with that. This will come with this. And can you handle that? Like I can see that bringing on a level of an amount of stress upon the relationship, having to always reiterate or make them feel secure that this is all it is. I'm doing my job and that's it. I'm coming home to you. And have to do this all the time, and to make somebody feel comfortable that they okay. You know, I think that I can see you bring a riff into a relationship constantly, and it's just not just entertainers. We can go across the board with that. You can be with a guy or girl that's popular. You know, you can be with a guy who have a supervisor job, who had to, you know, involve himself with people. You can think about a pastor who has to always go after his members. I mean, look after his members, or have to connect with his member, interact with his members. So we can go on and on and on with this title to so many aspects in a life. And so you have to ask yourself, are you ready to even be involved with someone who have to interact with the amount of people that he or she does, you know, every single day, and can you handle that?
Okay, you say you have to be ready for that. What if, let's say you're already involved, and the person that you are involved with is now reaching that plateau. It's
Yeah.
been their dream their whole life, and now they getting a shot at it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Is that a game changer?
It's
Is that a
definitely a
deal
game-
breaker?
It's definitely a game changer, something that both you had to sit down and talk about. And man, that's a very interesting point, because just think like that person's not going to accept that now, because they like the way the relationship was going.
Okay.
But this is your dream, though. This is something you always wanted. And you knew this was, or that he or she knew that it was the dream that always wanted to be accomplished.
That's all I'm saying.
But now it get accomplished is, it's something you guys gonna have to sit down and talk about. But if it's a dream and something you always wanted, that it maybe should have been talked about prior. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if this happened? And this may come with that. At that point, would you be able to handle that when it actually happens?
Wow, that's interesting, because I'm thinking about the whole, that whole scenario, and what, oh boy, it's tough when you think about it, because it's like, okay, do I have to put my dream on hold because you insecure?
Man, that's interesting. I'm telling you, these are, you'd imagine the level of celebrities, anybody who have to, who come into this, time in their lives where, the game changer have happened. Things have changed. Even just think about, you were just a regular person. So you were just a regular person who just had an everyday job. And I've seen this happen many times, just a regular everyday job. And they decide, hey, I'm about to run for mayor. You can imagine that, Brandon Johnson's life changed just like that, from a regular city job to now he's the mayor. You know what I mean? So now that's a game changer. We got to think about all of that. And can you handle that? You know what it's going to come with. So can you handle, them being able to take time away from home? They're not going to be there as much. You got a job that calls you to travel a lot, be out, you know what I'm saying? So how can it be handled? Because I feel like this causes a rift in the family. And seeing that a lot of, and particularly women have a harder time adjusting to those changes, and we know how,
Why do you think
people
that
can
is,
act.
though?
Women are just a little bit more emotional when it comes to you on my man type thing, so get off my man, so, but, how do you handle, what is the solution to this? How do you handle this without it actually, causing, because I was looking up a few things and I've seen things like this causes a divorce or separations, even in celebrities, households, anybody have a prestige type profession causes a rift later, and then when you always accusing, they always say once you keep accusing them of cheating, they eventually just go and do it, I've seen that happen so many times. So, how can a relationship bring about peace or a balance or security? So I think a person itself has to be that way. You can be in the military. You're away from home all the time. So, this is an amazing topic because, you trying to make your money, you're trying to make a living, but you got your insecurity person all up in your ear. And your sideline bringing, all types of turmoil with the, being insecure.
So basically what you're saying is, if it's feeding the family with the level of prestige that you've inherited as a result of hard work, that if the other person can't handle it, that you're supposed to possibly give it up? Or is it me or your job?
Yeah, sometimes it might be a scenario that.
So ultimatums can get issued as a result of this.
Absolutely.
I want to know what the people think. Man, I need for somebody to call in, somebody that may have some experience in this field. Are you that person that has that level of, I don't know, that position of authority, that position of prestige, and you found that it's causing a ripple effect in your relationship at home because your significant other, husband, wife, can't handle what it is you do and the level of admiration that may come to you as a result of it? If that's you, call our number. It's 708-844-8429. That number again is 708-844-8429. We wanna see what the people think. We wanna know what y'all have to say about this. I don't know if it's controversial or not, because it sounds like it's cut and dry, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's kind of cut and dry. I would like to know, if anyone is dealing with an issue like this, and how did you maintain balance or peace in your house? Because it can be very informational to those who can't handle it. And how are you handling a person that, or your spouse or significant other or girlfriend, boyfriend who has this particular profession, and how y'all maintain balance in the household or peace in the household in order to run it in the way that it should. I'm quite sure there have been some scenarios, and how you handle it. How do you handle it? How do you handle if a girl come up to you? Just imagine, like, I'm gonna throw this at you. While you DJing, all right? Okay. 'Cause I've seen this a lot. While you DJing, you got the girls coming up there trying to talk to you and everything, and your girl sitting on the sideline. And the girl sitting on the sideline, and you looking like I'm trying to. She want a song play. That's it. That's all. But yet and still, she's getting all into your music. You looking like, listen, I'm here to do my job, and that's it. And you can't be coming up here every 5 minutes asking me who was her. Who was her talking about? Who was her all in your face and in your ear?
Well, at that point, as a DJ, as a person that, I get on the wheels of steel, you're going to have people that admire what you do. You're going to have people that, it could be something simple as somebody wanting you to play a song for them. Mm-hmm. But what a significant other, husband, wife, whatever you want to call it, they have to understand that you're at work. Mm-hmm. And what I would say is, I don't come to your job and, disrupt your workplace because somebody might be flirting with you based on what you do. Mm-hmm. So why are you coming to my job and doing that to me?
All right. You seen with a lot of people. I didn't seen it with, you can just be with local people. It can be, you can have a regular job. You can be working as a bus driver. You can be working as a police officer. This comes in all levels.
Let's look at what Roland Perlin has to say about this. He says, security starts with oneself. You can't make me secure or insecure. It's who should be.
It's who you should be, who you are.
Yeah, you should be who you are. And people don't disclose their insecurities to you, especially in the beginning of a relationship. Mm-hmm. Everybody's playing the perfect role. We're all actors in the beginning. For the true self to come out at whatever stage of the relationship it is, that's interesting. Do you end it? Because then you got to think about, okay, what are the benefits of being in this relationship right now? Is it money? Is it financial security? Is it great sex? Because great sex will hold you hostage. It'll hold you hostage for a while.
It'll make you give up what you love?
It'll make you, it ain't no telling. Think about it. How many people have...
you got your dream finally came true, but you be like, ooh, this one got good sex. I can't let that go.
How many people have committed a crime of passion and said, well, if I can't have you, can't nobody have you?
Yeah, but, we just talking about so far as your job, basically, your prestige profession comes with this. And how can you handle it? That's the main goal of this and the solution, because... just like what Roland was saying, that, you got to have first secure with yourself. But again, just like you just said, if you were a representative and you act as though you got this security, only when you get real tested to really find out, are you really secure as you claim that you are?
In the
you
beginning
know.
of a relationship, though, everybody's acting. I don't care what nobody say. Your true self has to reveal itself. It's like it has to come out because you're putting your best foot forward. You're trying to impress the person
At what
that you coming
age,
into.
though? Like,
Let me ask you
man.
this. Okay, let me ask you a real question.
Younger? Yeah.
Would you
Older?
no, because
I
that's
don't
like
do that now. I'm telling you now, I'm me.
that's like saying, okay, I just met you, but I'm older. So I come up to you, man, I think you look good, but I fart in front of you. That's the real me, right?
That's natural. A lot of people take that piss off.
But I'm saying, but do you do it? People hold it. They leave the room. They whatever. But I'm just putting it on the table like it is. I'm like,
certain actions. I mean, that's a great point, but certain actions.
I'm just saying,
you know,
it's natural too.
there it is. But if it's just so happened to come out unexpectedly, I'm just gonna say excuse me.
Ain't no unexpected. You know when you got a fart. I'm sorry. Those don't sneak
Some
up
of
on
them do.
you.
When you laugh, you have
No.
laugh. You be like, oh shit, I forgot. I know.
Damn, you snatch.
You be like, oh, you
I
need to
don't
clean
know,
your
man.
insides.
That one there is kind of
Yeah, you need to clean your inside. That's the best you can do. But it's a natural thing. And would you hold somebody? Would that be a deal breaker to be? You know.
I don't know, man. I'm sorry. You need to put your best foot forward. You need to, man.
What?
You can't. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, no.
Oh man.
Because that'll make you feel some kind of way. I'm sorry, man. You can't look at somebody and be like, man, this girl fine at a mom. And then she fart. You be like, that was a deal breaker. I'm sorry. You got to go. You that comfortable?
Oh man. But I
So,
mean, I understand the representative thing. But we need. But this is a serious topic.
How serious is it? You talking about farting in front of people?
I'm talking about so far as being secure with a person with a prestige profession.
Hey, Roland say you gotta wait 6 months. My
To
man,
fart.
that's what I'm
You
talking
gotta wait
about.
6 months
See,
to fart. Come
6
on now.
months. That's
Nah,
right.
I'm
man.
letting you know. Listen, I'm telling you now. When I gotta go, I'm be like, listen, I'm about to let one loose.
Oh, Mark
And,
Johnson just made it in the building.
I'm gonna let one loose. And then if I know you don't know if it's gonna be foul or not, but I'm gonna be like, excuse me.
So, with that being said, because that's funny. I mean, we putting some humor on what is a serious thing when you're talking about prestige and the levels of prestige that you may have as you could be a local celebrity, you could be a national celebrity. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
Because it goes in different stages, just like you got law enforcement, and then they say things are federal, state, and local. Mm-hmm. Well, in entertainment, you have worldwide, you have national, and you have local celebrity.
Yeah. Local,
so, with that being
nation,
said,
and
yeah.
rural. Yeah, I mean, it's different levels to it. You know, it's like, can you handle it? That's the thing. Even when I just told you about being popular, you know this person is popular.
Hey,
You know, they know they gonna. He kept women around. She kept men around him, or kept women around him, and you have a relationship with this person, and you knew this in the beginning. Some know it in the beginning, you know, or just say like somebody just say like the person wasn't that attractive, but all of a sudden they did some work on them and they became super attractive. So they went from having 1 or 2 female men around them. Now they got a bunch hollering at them.
I've seen that happen with people with losing weight.
That's what I'm
losing
saying.
weight and sculpting their bodies,
Yeah, looking
and
great
boom,
now. Yeah.
they looking like models and everything.
All the women and men is after them now. And now you watching this and you like, oh my God. You know, how do you handle that? It's how do we handle, you know, basically, because this topic took it to so many scenarios, but how can you handle your insecurities, basically? How do you handle your insecurities? Because it's going to happen.
Wow.
We got Gordon Cram.
Oh, man. I love it.
What up, Mark?
Hold on. He said my wife and I were both hesitant to be the first one to let it ride, but now it's an all-out war. Damn. D-I-E, man, boy, that's rough there, partner. But hey, it's real. See, I like real conversations.
We keep it raw real. We keep it raw.
Man, you say it's an all-out war now, so. I mean, and it's a real topic. It's something that we can put on the table because we family. This is the community. That's why, man, in the word community, you have unity. And this is unity by default. We getting together as a community, and we discussing stuff, and we trying to see what it is. Now, he said that, but I've never been comfortable with a person walking in on me in the bathroom.
Really?
Yes, I man. Like maybe if I'm in the shower, that's one thing. But on the toilet, no, don't come in the bathroom. So I lock the door.
You might need to get in there for something right quick.
For what?
Oh,
it ain't but
my
one
God.
seat. It ain't but one seat. We ain't gonna sit together.
She might need to get something up out of there.
No,
You
I'm
in the
sorry.
way.
Yeah.
It could
What
be-
do y'all
What
think
if she
about
lose
that?
her job because you wouldn't let her get in there and
She
get what
lost her
needed?
job because she couldn't use the bathroom. Come on, man, get out of here. I ain't trying to hear none of that. None of that
She
at
might
all.
need what she needed up out of there. But anyway, back to the subject.
Yeah, so the subject at hand is the level of prestige that you have. Wait a minute.
My God, my wife still.
Wow, now that's
I
real.
be
That you
letting
say
myself
my
loose.
wife be holding back, but I be letting myself loose in the house, and my eyes get it over with. See, that's real. That's my man MJ right there. He say let it ride, like, but man.
I'd be like, if it's just, I'm just saying, even if I'm dating a celebrity, all right, and I know that he's gonna have all these women around him, like I'm secure. Like, go and handle your business or your things. Say, hey, beautiful, hey, this, that, and the other, all that. You do your thing. Do your job. Go do your job.
Hey, would your
Because I'm going to the bank.
Would your significant other be wrong if you're surrounded, like, I'm a superstar, right? And I got all these women around me for autographs.
Mm-hmm.
Would the significant other be wrong if they walked into the crowd of all the women and she farted, just let one loose?
Oh, man.
One of them silent ones and make everybody disperse?
Well, that's her dispersion mechanism, what you expect. But no, basically, just say, like, if, I don't know. I just have a security. I'm secure when it comes to
He just
certain
said
things.
something real, though.
What?
He said, real talk. If you married, there shouldn't be no reason that your mate can't see all of you.
That's real.
Yeah, that's
real.
true.
All of you. That's why when it's depending on how a guy meet me. If you meet me with, I got my hair done, made up, and all that, and I'm looking fly. Next time, I got to let you see the real me. And then when I do, I try to stay natural as possible so they can almost see, not me, but if, I'm just saying. And if they see me, in my natural form, then I may, you spruce yourself up, be like, oh, okay. And someone be intimidated, like, oh my God.
I think natural is a preference, though. I think that most men that desire to be in a relationship prefer a natural woman.
Mm-hmm.
But you got some that want that eye candy. For some reason, they still caught up on what other people think or what they boys think. They want that trophy wife.
Yeah.
But with that trophy wife come a whole lot of negativity because there's like that seeking of popularity and all that kind of stuff.
Day is going in. Listen.
Oh, wow. Woo.
What'd he say?
Hey, it's two comments here that I gotta go on. Roland said she'll let 50 Cent have two women, but not me. Ooh, damn. I wish I had my bell in here right now.
That's a good one.
But here go another one. Mark put in the comments, he said, my wife loves Usher, and this nigga can't do shit that she would accept, but if I did it, there would be apprehension. Wow. So Usher can get away with murder, but you can't do. Wow.
That's taken to another dynamic.
So now with that brings another dynamic, a whole nother dynamic.
Yeah.
Because if you're a superstar, if you're famous, that means that you have access and you can do what you want to do, but the average Joe can't do it.
Yeah, ain't that something?
That's the exception to the rule.
Wow, that is an exception.
So that means everybody need to get famous, because if you famous, you can get away with what you want to get away with. Get famous, make that bag, and you get a pass on everything.
Man, that's crazy, because like even when I saw this movie, and I forgot the name of this movie, but the guy was rich, and the wife was just a stay-home mom. And he felt like, because he paid all the bills and he did everything, and his again, he had a great job making 6 figures or whatever, and he felt like he can do what he want to do, and a wife just had to accept that, So again,
wow,
there's so many dynamics to
Now look what Roderick wrote. Roger Quinn. He said, "Big facts. From my experience, it takes about 2 to 3 years before the walls come down."
That's a long time.
Wow, that is, man.
That's a long time. That's a long time. 2-3 years. You say, man, 6 months. I mean, my thing is this: if you ask the right questions and make them, you dig in them, you can get them out. You can get them, take them walls down and represent it office 6 months top. 2-3 years. That's a long time.
Oh boy. she about to join in, y'all. Oh, that's what we doing today, Mark Johnson? Oh boy. I love it. Look like we got a Johnson family reunion here.
I love it, both scenarios, you know what I mean? Yeah, so when you see a woman all up in your man's face while he's doing his job, how do you handle that? With
class, because you know what they doing as a professional.
You should ask class, but you got women that be like, bitch, you better get up on my man's face. But he's trying to do his job.
Is
it his job to say, back up, or is it his wife's job to do that?
Do it make a difference? Is she from the west side or the south side?
It don't matter. All I'm telling you is if that job is what's bringing him money, and you don't know how to handle, or he should handle, like, okay, ladies, step back, You can imagine being in a relationship all day long, be like, I had to acknowledge my wife all night.
You know what?
So this comes with
how you gonna do your job if you can't focus on what your job is? You're not gonna be a professional for long. You got to be able to focus on your job, because if you're an entertainer, if you're a DJ, if you're an actor, if you're a b-ball player,
if you
there are codes
supervisor, you got a big prestige job, your profession is huge, you're a pastor. It comes with your interaction with people, and can you handle that? And even it comes with disrespect. Some women are some men or women can be very disrespectful. I say particularly women, because they are trying to take your man.
Level of emotion.
Yeah, they trying to take your man. So you have to. They gonna come disrespectful. And how do you handle that when you see it?
In the wild, the women are the hunters. The female is the hunter. So, but women are a lot more aggressive these days too. I've noticed that. I remember the man used to be the hunter, but it's like the women are the hunter now. Because the women, they go hard.
Man, they trying to take what you got. So how do you handle that?
You can fake it for 6 months. Whoever gets approached has the responsibility to respect her relationship. After that, the other spouse or mate has the right to step in. Damn, that's a good way to put it. That is, man. I mean, I like that. That's big, but it's true. And
that's the way it should be.
It sounds like, that's perfect. That's really the way to do that too. Yep. And it should be understood as such, because you do have a responsibility to inform your fans that, okay, this is what it is. Anything that happens outside of the boundaries, I've always said, can't nothing happen that I don't let happen.
There you go.
Can't nothing happen here that I don't let happen.
Yep.
Now, if it's a thing where you just hanging out around me and I'm doing my job, that's one thing, because I'm doing my job. What if you supporting what it is I'm doing? You hanging out and you flirting, but you spending money with me. You can flirt all day. When I get paid, I'm taking it home.
That's right.
See?
Yeah, and I'm saying, and we need these solutions because you find this all the time. You know, you got, again, it's just about being secure when you're dealing with people who have prestige, high professional type jobs, and it comes with that, particularly with athletes. You know what I'm saying?
You said high profession type jobs, but what about when you're your own boss? You make your own money.
You know, that's still high to me. I mean, again, it's still lazy, whether it's local, whether it's nation, or whether it's
national,
it's
local,
still,
or worldwide.
it seems like the more it is, the worse it gets. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it gets worse. So if you're dealing with somebody that's worldwide, you know, you about to, you know, you have to ask yourself, can you handle that? Can you handle your mate? You know, in those particular eyes. You know, how is it that he gonna be able to block off 200,000 fans coming at him? You know. This is why I like some artists when they get on. This is one of the things I do like about some artists when they get on. They let it be known, they man, I'm married. I'm happy to marry. I love my wife and I love my husband. And I'm letting you know. So before y'all even get any ideas, you know. But then you have some artists who be giving you that little leeway that, you know.
I'm thinking about.
So we have to be careful about that.
I do photography, and I remember I'm not gonna say the artist's name. The artist came into Chicago one time, and I had to do some photography at the event. I saw women taking off their wedding rings to get in this event. Okay, we got a call coming in from DJ 10 Johnson.
Speak on.
Talk to me. You're now on the Unity by Default show. What's going on, brother?
My people.
No, that's on here. We good.
Okay.
All right, talk to me, brother. Yes, we can hear you good.
That's hot.
Y'all talking my language tonight.
Come on. Hey, come on. Inform us, brother. Let us know what's going on.
Y'all give me, look, I got my wife over here cussing me out. Talking about Usher. You know, she going, you know.
We love it. We love that y'all two be on there, boy. That's what's up.
Man, your wife adores you, dude. Your wife adores you, dude. I've seen it. I've seen you perform, and I've seen.
She let you do your dizzle.
Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you something. Usher do something different. You seen the Elvis movie when he started jiggling in the women started going crazy?
Right.
Yeah, they got their love. But see, y'all was talking about the celebrity effect. I'm gonna tell you though, you know, that's why, in my opinion, celebrities don't work together, and it's really hard for people to have a healthy relationship if they're not a celebrity and their spouse is a celebrity. Ooh. Because they can't handle the level of scrutiny. You know what I'm saying? And it's just from experience. I mean, I've seen both sides of it. It can create jealousy, it creates envy, but none of it happens if a person don't look and hold themselves accountable.
See, and that's what I'm talking about.
You don't hold yourself accountable for your role in your relationship. It don't matter who you are.
You just said the key.
It don't matter who you are.
And he said it. Accountability is everything.
That's just my opinion, because, you know, when we're talking about the celebrity aspect, you know, you can be an influencer. You can have 1 million followers on, you know, that's just like if I got 1 million followers and, you know, my wife, my spouse, my significant other only got 600 followers. You know, that's why the influencer factor is so great, because automatically you would think, well, I need you to pump me up. I can pump you up, but you still have to be able to maintain your own status of your social media. You know what I'm saying? That's why the celebrities out here don't do it today, because you think about how many people go up to a person and they ask them, with Kanye or Kim Kardashian or Beyonce, hey, can you give me a mention on your story on your social media? Because they know immediately they're going to have, you know, hundreds of thousands into millions of followers. You know what I'm saying? The same thing applies in a relationship.
Ooh, come on now.
That's what's up.
Man.
Yeah.
I told y'all talking about
Brother getting deep in here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Damn.
I tease my wife about us. I I know she loved me, but, you know, it's nothing wrong with having a celebrity crush. We all have them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm man enough to understand. Let me tell y'all something. In February, I surprised my wife. She actually bought the tickets to go to Usher when we were in at a DJ convention in February in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
But I surprised her. We were sitting up in the high part of the arena or whatever. And I surprised her, and I got her right before the show started. I kept telling her I wanted to get there early, right? I wanted to see the opening DJ and how he had the room shaking, the building was moving around, everybody was, you know, doing their thing as we were getting ready for the show. And right before the show started, the man came and got us and walked us all the way from the top, all the way down to right next to the stage. And my wife got to see, and she's seen Usher's show like twice before. But she's never been that close. So I surprised her. See what I'm saying?
That's
I know
what's
that's her
up.
crush. I know that's who she love on. But I put her right next to the man. Like, you literally can see the damn sweat on the man's ass. I didn't want to see it, but, you know, she had no problem. You know what I'm saying?
Now, see, that's the security I'm talking about.
Hold on. Now, just because you did that, I got to give him the DJ air horn. I got to give him the DJ air horn.
That's the security I'm talking
off
about.
That's
what I'm talking about. And it should go both ways, like.
Hold on, wait a minute. Aisha is chiming in. I just seen some in the comments. Hold on. She said, now, since my husband done called me out, the likelihood of meeting Usher is what? Laugh out loud. DJ 10 got whole fans, y'all. Ooh, wait a minute. And I have to be able to deal with it. It levels up to popularity. Ooh, wee, brother.
No. Now you see what she's saying, right? We sit right next to each other.
Right.
This is funny. So you see what she typed in there, right?
Yep.
Now that goes back to what I put in the comments a little bit ago. It's up to me for my DJ popularity. Anybody that's trying to cross the lines with me, it's my responsibility to shut that crap down, which
That's
I
right.
do.
Okay.
Because I respect my marriage. You know
That's
what I'm saying? Now, if I fail to do that, my wife has 100% 100% right to step up and do that herself.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a man's man, so I don't need her doing it. I'm gonna do it.
There you go.
Man.
Now, if the roles were reversed and we were in her world, it's her responsibility to step up and shut it down. You know what? Let me say this. My wife is a big time stepper. I'll use that example. She's a big time stepper.
That's a good analysis.
We go to these steppers events.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to step like my wife do. I'm a fake stepper. I'm Lorenz Tate Love Jones.
That's what I'm talking about. That's me right there, brother. That's me.
She don't step with me. And when we go to these events, Doc and Tina, I'm sitting off at the side and I watch dude after dude come up and dance with my wife, and because she's a cold-blooded stepper. Now, in the beginning, when I was trying to get lessons, I was jealous as hell.
Ooh,
now,
come on now.
Are you taking lessons now? No, go ahead.
No, I took lessons before. I got to get back to them. But anyway, I took lessons before, and that ruined me for a minute because I didn't know how to handle the stepper's world.
Ooh.
Really? He
But
said the stepper's world.
That's another thing. That's another
Now I'm
aspect.
about to give you the caveat, though.
That's
I'm about
up.
to give you the caveat. Check this out. Like I said, I didn't know how to handle the stepper. But it wasn't about me handling the stepper's world. It was about me handling my marriage, me handling my responsibility of being accountable for who I was.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So I can go to any stepper's show with my wife now. She could dance with 100 dudes. I could care less. One dude crossed the line. If I see my wife tell him no, and he goes beyond that point, now you're dealing with me.
There you go.
My man. See, that's what I'm talking about. Man, hold on. I gotta
Boy,
give him the air horn again.
See, y'all kept
This
it.
is what
100
Unity
raw,
by
real,
Default is
authentic
all
is what
about.
we were looking for. You know.
Damn, DJ 10, boy, ain't no joke.
Boy, that's
And
what
hold
I'm
on.
talking about.
Honorable mention, I gotta say it because last night,
I didn't even know it was air horn in the building.
y'all set the building on fire last night. You and Smooth B, oh my God, man. You had people out there going crazy. The back and forth, the battling, the whole nine, man.
What's up?
appreciate
Man, I
that.
love it.
But
I
we're
love
not
it.
going to shortchange the fact that Doc Illa did the whole warm-up set, so we're not going to even do that.
Oh man, okay. All right. I'm putting the gloves back on, brother. I'm putting the gloves back on. I wasn't being fair.
Oh my God, y'all! You and your wife is super dope on this. I'm loving it. I'm
Man.
loving it. Gave solutions. Y'all gave scenarios. You showed your security. She's showing hers. That's what's up. And being able to how to handle, situations in a very classy manner, but yet, firm, and, whatever. But that's what's up. And I love it. I go back to your brother. Your brother made a comment, which is really
Yeah,
great.
I'm finna pull it up right now. There's so
DJ
many.
10 in the building.
I'm gonna get off here. So y'all
We
can-
appreciate
All right,
that.
we appreciate you, brother.
That.
I
JMJ,
one thing, Tina,
JMJ,
Tina,
JMJ.
you 100% right. What you just said, Tina, I just want to say to all the people out there that's listening, it wasn't like this in the beginning between us.
Yeah, we understand.
So it is a working point.
Yes, it
It
is.
is a point where you have to understand, you have to learn, you have to work together.
That's
And I'm
what's
going to be
up.
honest with you. You got to work through some hella fire to
Oh,
get
yeah.
to here.
There
Oh
you go.
yeah.
There you go. It ain't no peace
So
in
I
cream.
just want to say that, man. But great show. I'm listening. I'm about to tune off so I can keep watching, man. I
Okay.
appreciate y'all for answering the call.
Number
Yeah,
love,
stay in
man.
the
Appreciate
comments,
you,
though.
brother.
Y'all
That was
gotta-
off the charts.
Yes, it was. You and your
man,
wife is
that
amazing.
Call,
No doubt, man. I'll holler at y'all later.
in a minute,
Yeah,
man.
right.
That call, that was incredible.
Yes,
Let's
it
go over
was.
some comment. Man, Quayful Hoku says the industry is filled with misogynists and people that are engaged in all types of sexual lifestyles and weirdo acts. It is our responsibility to protect what we hold sacred and not allow the snakes to influence us. Damn. He came in like Larry Fishburne. But he's telling the truth.
Yes.
It's our responsibility, and that's the reason that we got this platform. It's unity by default. We want this to be the natural reaction. Hold each other accountable for what it is we doing and how we're doing it. And if we like this as a community, imagine we can have a scenario like in Harlem Nights. When you go to the club, it's all couples in the club. Ain't no singles there. Ain't no trying to pick up your wife or your girlfriend because, man, everybody is known. The community knows what's going on. It's off the chain. Now, Roland says, what if she get the opportunity to take a picture with Usher and your wife asks you to take the picture? Wait a minute now. Oh, we got another call coming in. In a minute. Let's see.
Roland Durham.
Roland calling in.
Press 1 to send a voice.
Come on, Roland. What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
I'm good. What's up with you, Doc? What's going on, Tina?
Hey, hey.
Man, we chilling, man. We enjoying this topic, man. We enjoying all this participation from y'all, man. I'm loving what's going on right now.
That's what's up.
Well, I had to call in because I wanted to straighten out, what I typed.
Okay, go ahead. Let's hear it.
No, I didn't want it to appear or sound as if, I was saying anything derogatory or, talking about, the gentleman and his wife, situation. That was a very good one. But in listening to the Corey Holcomb show, one particular Tuesday night, he was talking about, women and basically, how women are groupies and how, you got some scandalous women, that's out there, and I'm going to use Usher as an example. As an example, my wife is crazy about Usher. So now she's so crazy about Usher, and so hyped up about meeting Usher, she wants me to take the picture of her and Usher and leave me out. To the degree, that Corey used as an example, he was saying that, sometimes the celebrity may say, well, hey, come, go backstage, with me and, hang out with me. She'll leave me, her guy or her husband, and she'll go backstage with the celebrity,
Ooh.
I mean, stuff like that happens, on a regular basis, more than we really realize.
Really?
I mean, you'd be surprised, but yeah, again, it goes back to the accountability is whether or not, no, me and my husband is
Now,
coming back there.
Mark, he put an answer in there behind what Roland said. He said, that's easy. She not going without me, and she knows that. But he says, give her that pic, bro. Give her the picture, because it's a fandom thing. And it's just like he had a perfect scenario where he's a, I would say if not, I would say a local to national celebrity with what he does. Because he's traveling and done his thing. The man is a beast on them turntables. Mm-hmm. But his wife said that she has that, says that he has that fan base, and she has to deal with that. He said the chances of her and Usher is See what I'm saying? So I like having this discussion. It's showing
But he
that
answered.
growing. Yeah.
Go nowhere.
And she
knows that.
If she leaves you to go stage,
she do that, then that's disrespectful.
yeah. What he just said.
I don't doubt that in their situation, but I've seen many times.
Oh yeah, that's.
That go on, to that, degree. I'm gonna even throw something out there that maybe you thought about, maybe you didn't think about. You look at the R&B singers.
Oh yeah.
The R&B singers, they're single. You got rappers that's been married, for years.
Oh yeah.
But they've also talked about, on the internet, with LL, and a few other celebrities that have, kids, on the outside, and these kids have basically, tried to reach out to their dads, and they can't reach out to the dads, particularly with LL and with Jay-Z. They got, sons out there, but at the same time, my whole point is that sometimes these celebrities be out here, foul, both the men and the women, and shoot, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's so true. And that it don't even have to happen on that level. It could be just a local level. It could be just a level where you still have a good paying job. Period. You know what I'm saying? And your wife, this can happen in the same scenario. You can be a supervisor.
Mark just put up the perfect comment. He said, if she leaves you to go backstage, then she was never for you.
That's a fact. But he's saying that these scenarios, these scenarios does happen. And he just letting you know, and that's why I was talking about earlier, how disrespectful this can get. And this is what, again, it goes back to, can your significant other handle that? Or what would be next? You'd be like, okay, you go do that, then we got to revisit our trust and our relationship. You've gotten that foul to the point that you about to leave me here. So all of that accountability is definitely key to that, and the level of respect got to be there.
It's like the scene from the 5 Heartbeats when dude hit those notes and he came over when JT and the other dude was singing, and
them girls went crazy.
Yeah, and she went crazy, and dude got up and left her. He was
right,
like,
he showed it. Oh, wow, that was a good one.
But both singers was being extremely disrespectful. You see what I'm saying?
Wow, that is a good scenario.
Both singers
you look like you going too crazy over this dude. Like you about to lose. That's
it's a reality though.
Wow, that's
it is a reality.
That's a good point there. Like,
man, Roland, you brought it through here. Y'all snapping in the comment section, man. I love the way.
But this is a real thing. A lot of people be thinking this stuff don't happen. It's how you handle it. And should you even be dating someone who really, first of all, I'm gonna date somebody regardless of what status quo you have, whatever prestige you got. I'm going to pay attention to your response. I'm going to pay attention to how you handle things. I want to pay attention to how you do things to let me know whether or not I'm going to even be involved. Now, just say again, we go back and revisit that he didn't have the prestige job. He's just a little local. And now he become a nationwide or world celebrity. I had to ask myself, okay, now this is about to change. Am I going to be able to handle that? But I believe it's secure, just secure. But my thing is, can the person that be coming from local to national to worldwide, can he handle what he's about to face? Can
Well,
he handle now all the women about to come? Can
it's
he handle
understanding
it?
and communication, though. Understanding and communication. I remember he just brought up LL, and when he did it, it made me think about the fact that people always ask LL, well, why you always bringing your wife on a tour?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, man, I'm not letting that money leave my household.
Mm-hmm.
See, if she's here, that money ain't leaving my household. The minute I entertain somebody else, you already know what come with that.
Yeah.
They usually looking for
But
something.
I mean,
and it's
is it
usually in the
hard to say
form-
no? Let me ask you a question. Is it hard to say no? Is it hard to
You know,
plan the situation? Like, listen, I know I'm married. I'm with my wife. I'm with my significant other. I mean, no, you should be able to decline that. You'd be like, no, I'm not finna mess up my marriage just because of a fan or a groupie or something like that.
Let me ask,
I'm
bro.
gonna get off and I'm gonna listen to y'all. We gonna keep it clean tonight because I'm thinking about bringing some stuff up that most people don't want to deal with. But I'm gonna get off right now.
Oh, man.
What y'all do.
All right, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling.
And yeah, bring it up because all these scenarios are helpful.
Yeah, because that's true. Because you have to look at it, and we just got to be honest. We being honest across the board about this because it's a real community discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get off right now and I may chime, back in.
Okay, that's cool. We appreciate you, brother.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Man, I love the way that they be coming with these comments. I love the call-ins, the whole nine, because it's really feeling like what it is now. Man, this is truly the Unity by Default show.
Exactly. I just love it. I mean, it's just amazing, because this is a thing. And again, we have to be able to handle popularity, handle prestige professions, whether it's locally, national, or worldwide, and we just got to know how to handle that, and that can cause a relationship, a rip in the relationship, divorce. It can cause a breakup. It can cause a lot, depending on the security with oneself, and accountability and respect.
Well, it's all about how you handle level of communication, the understanding that you have going into whatever type of relationship you involved in. Because if you don't have any understanding, any communication, then it's gonna fall by the wayside anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the it'll be set up for failure.
Mark kind of nailed it with the competition, all of that type of stuff, and that brings that on. In the relationships, and we have to ask ourselves, can we handle that?
Well,
and it's just like if you never had attractive woman I like to deal with people who actually been through all of that. I had dime pieces on my hand. I done dealt with money. I done dealt with this, that, and the other. You done dealt with those stages in your life. To a point now you be looking like, I just look at things rounded. I don't look at things just surgical. It's more than just certain things that people after, and you have to have some form of security with oneself, like Roland said at the point. You have to have security with self first, and it's a building up to that. So when you're young, when you're young, you do all kinds of crazy stuff. You can't take rejection. You can't take a lot of different things, somebody being with somebody else or somebody flirting, and the kids even taking all that stuff to a whole different level now. You have to have a level head and being able to interact with people who have a prestige profession, whether it's locally, nationally, or worldwide. You've got to be able to handle that, because it can bring on some stress, in so many different ways, So this is a great topic, and we just wanted to come up with solutions to how you handle that. And I think that we came with being honest, communicate, and being real with self, and where are you in that stages of life? Where are you when it comes to being able to handle, a person that you could just be just a regular person, regular dude, regular female, but now you into a world that's gonna cause you have to, you might have to sacrifice some time. You may not be home all the time. You got to fly away. He gone all the time. He used to be, You know, he was doing local shows in the local area, but now he got to fly away. Now she got to fly away. You know, she got to travel, you know, and things like that. So those things need to be talked about, you know, before, you know, you carry on a full-fledged relationship.
Believe it or not, it's been an hour and 4 minutes already.
Okay.
Man,
all right, this was a
nuts.
fire topic. And we appreciate all the calls, the comments. You guys was on fire.
I'm tripping
you
because
know, and all the different scenarios.
They tripping. They was like, Aisha was like, man, the air horn, really? And Mark said, I didn't even know it was an air horn. Yeah, man, we moving up in the world, brother. You already know what time it is. I can't wait, man. We got to bring, you know what? We got to bring the 2 fly guys on here.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
because, man, I love what they did with that party. I was like, they made me feel like I felt like when we first discovered hip hop and we seen cats out in the park doing their thing with the DJ battling and stuff. Mm-hmm. And they awakened that with the music, and it was bananas. Like, I was watching last night, I was just a fan. I love being in the building and being a fan and watching that go down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
He say, we ready, y'all. Okay. Man, that's what I'm talking about. So we going to have y'all, man, y'all going to come in the building. Y'all going to get the table back here, man. We going to run some...
Hey, she going to be up here with me.
Okay. It's all good. Hey, I'll let y'all do the hosting. Me and, sit in the back and play the role. We just had a couple of mics in here, man. It's going to be off the chain. But with that being said, man, we about to wrap up today's show, man. This hour went so quick.
Yes, we appreciate all the comments rolling.
Rolling,
your brother
Kevin, man, Aisha, Mark, Roderick, man. I'm talking about.
Y'all came in fire.
We had 25 comments, one share. Brandon, I see.
Share. Please go over to the Unity by Default page, like there. But also, we asking all our family to go over to the YouTube channels. We're trying to build up our subscribers there. Okay, so we need you guys to go over there and become a YouTube subscriber to our channel.
The Unity by Default show, Lady T. You type it out just like that, and it'll pull up our Unity by Default channel on YouTube.
I'm going to put it in the comments. You can go right there. Go straight there.
We need you to like, share, and subscribe. Just like it says on that yellow banner that's going across the bottom of the screen. Like, share, and subscribe. Yes. Because that's what's really going to help us bring this community together where we can do everything we need to do. Hey, Aisha said it sounded like a plan. That's what I'm talking about. See, man, I love it, man. I love what we doing. I love, man, everything about it.
Yeah.
With that being said, man, what song should we exit on tonight? You tell me what you want to hear, and I'm gonna let it ride.
No matter what you want to play.
You know what? Man, it's Gemini season, ain't it?
Oh yeah.
It's Gemini season. We going out with my birthday, thanks. And man, we gonna give it up to, what was the young lady's name last night that was celebrating her birthday?
Yeah, Danielle, aka Little Mama. Who else was celebrating their birthdays?
Little Mama. Hey, we have to. You know what? I got you on the next one, Aisha. He said play an Usher song. When we do that, we got to make sure that we explain that we don't have the rights to it. But we'll absolutely start to make stuff like that happen. I got to have it loaded up in order to do it, but I will absolutely do that. So we about to get out of here, y'all. Man,
right,
we enjoyed this show.
The link is in the comments. Please just hit that link and go over there and subscribe to our YouTube channel, all right?
Hey, tell her to let me know what Usher song, and we're gonna have that keyed up for next time, I promise.
Oh yeah, so next week is gonna be Father's Day, right?
Oh yeah, next week.
Make sure it's gonna be a fire show.
We got Father's Day, and then right behind that, Juneteenth happens right behind Father's Day.
Is it behind or before?
Huh?
Is it behind or before Father's Day, Juneteenth?
No, Father's Day is going to be on the 17th, I want to say, which will be a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure.
All right, so we're going to have a fire topic next week. Make sure y'all chime in on that because we definitely want to celebrate our fathers. You know, they have definitely stepped up.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Juneteenth is the Monday. So Father's Day is Sunday, Juneteenth is Monday.
Okay.
So we're going to do a combination of the Father's Day and Juneteenth show. And with that, man, we're going to get ready to get up out of here. And if it's your birthday, man, we celebrating Gemini season. So, man, y'all do y'all thing. And I'm going to say peace. Boom.
What's up, y'all?
Work it out, man. This ain't the slightest take a ride, and I don't mean in a car with the DNC, double LR. Birthday baby celebrating, doing right now wrong. We thank God, mom and dad with the birthday song. We're gonna have a slice of lemon for a little twist, so everybody find a blessing for a blow of a kiss. And when I say to blow a kiss, I mean the lady, the man. If you're the same, you're the hug or just shake his hand. The whole intent, not to think that everything it was good. I ain't trying to cross the comfort zone. Got understood. We have some presents on our birthday in the form of a gift, but it's the presence of possession when it starts to uplift. You see, there's no amount of money in the end of the star that compare to what you feel when it's touching your heart. So howdy ho, let's go, people, get up and dance. On your birthday, each and every one is getting a chance. So in this order, give thanks, loud and make it clear. Thank you, God, mom, and daddy, cause I wouldn't be here.
I love that collaboration with Emily White. That is what brought a whole nice dynamic that over.
She said, I know we not putting this on.
Pay homage to our parents, family, friends, and the feast. So if you're feeling any anger, ain't no room for the beat. Turn around and hit the door. And what we telling them, please. See the time so out of order, that's becoming the norm. Got the faith to keep believing as we weather the storm. Got to feel it back together, we assemble and pray. For the person of the happy birthday. Split the floor, spread it out. Give the ladies some room. Barbecue, love, sweat for the bride and the groom. Shout out to was the bomb, everybody was boom. Practice what it is, I would have to assume. I think the number two is it. Are you ready to stop? Give it one more time, mama and pop. Not a better way to get it out. I say it live. Each and every day you give us. Thank you, God.
Show that out of hand when we start talking about party, yo. Hey, that's when people start commenting for real. I mean, it's like, man, it was like. You said something, you tricked me. I remember exactly what it was. Yep.
You go from talking about prestige jobs to a damn work.
Hey, but what did they do though? They got comfortable. We have husband and wife teams because what you call it? That's a husband and wife team too. Roderick and Shannon. Yeah, that's a husband and wife team too.
Is that the one with the
gay
girl?
No, that's Alonzo.
Was she on there? Was Shannon on here? I ain't seen Shannon.
Shannon was watching with dude.